Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Manchester United get boost over Lisandro Martinez plans. Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez is putting his club before country as he plots his recovery from injury. It has been too long since we saw Lisandro Martinez in action. The Butcher has been out with injury since early April, but a month feels like forever already. He will not return from his broken metatarsal in time for the FA Cup final. Sadly, this was clear as soon as the extent of his injury was announced. As for when he will return, a report from Argentine outlet TYC Sport confirms Martinez is making Manchester United his top priority. Lisandro Martinez is setting all of his focus on returning for Manchester United pre-season, TYC Sport report. He is not reported to be paying any attention to Argentina's summer-friendly matches set to take place in June. Instead, he is working towards Manchester United pre-season return date of July 12. Matches will begin a week later. This is a big positive for United because there is nothing positive which could come from the centre-back rushing to return for Argentina in mid-June. He needs to rest and recover fully, and a return date of mid-July sounds achievable. Martinez has become a fan favorite since joining from Ajax last summer for an initial fee of £46 million. The combative defender has shaken off doubt whether he could play in the Premier League. Erik ten Hag knew all along that he has exactly what it takes. Martinez is now a World Cup winner too, after contributing through the tournament to Argentina's success at World Cup 2022. Just as we have missed watching him, it's probable Martinez is missing playing. There is nowhere else he would rather be than back in a Manchester United shirt. Rio Ferdinand gives a view on Jadon Sancho potentially leaving Manchester United. Rio Ferdinand has cast doubt on the prospect of Jadon Sancho leaving Manchester United this summer. Jadon Sancho has not had the breakthrough season at Manchester United, which many hoped for. His performances have been mixed, and there are questions whether he fits into the team's strongest 11. Now, with Alejandro Garnacho blazing through and Ahmad set to return, competition for places will increase. The Guardian reported last month Sancho is on a list of 15 players who could be permitted to leave the club this summer. Former Manchester United star Rio Ferdinand has cast doubt on whether Jadon Sancho would actually leave the club this summer. Speaking to 5, Ferdinand points out that Sancho's high salary is likely to see United keep the winger. Ferdinand said, "The thing is with someone like Sancho, wages are so big, it's difficult to move him. If someone says, we think you are worth half the way he has been playing, he ain't going nowhere, he ain't moving, loan maybe." A German outlet had reported that Sancho has remained in contact with Dortmund. Ferdinand raises a good point that Sancho would have to agree to a wage cut if he wants to leave. He has had 2 seasons at Manchester United, and this season he has had real support from manager Erik ten Hag throughout. What he really needs is a prolific striker to link up with. Sancho created 3 goal-scoring chances in the win over Wolves and left the game without an assist. Next season, he should benefit from United planned recruitment drive this summer, but he has to work hard and continue to fight his corner and make himself undroppable. Real Sociedad aware of Man United's interest in Martin Zubimendi. Spanish club Real Sociedad are confident that Martin Zubimendi will stay next season despite the interest from Manchester United, according to Mundo Deportivo. The 24-year-old is regarded as one of the best defensive midfielders in the Spanish top flight, and he has been regularly linked with a move to the Premier League. Aside from United, Arsenal have also been credited with an interest, but Mundo Deportivo claim that Zubimendi is likely to remain at the La Liga club. United were seduced by the player during their Europa League group stage meetings with Sociedad, but the La Liga club have no desire to sell him for less than his €60 million release clause. Even if the clause is triggered, it's reported that Zubimendi could choose to continue at his boyhood club with the Champions League football on the horizon next term. Zubimendi is a holding midfielder by trade. He has completed 85% of his passes in La Liga this season, while winning 1.8 tackles and 4.6 duels per game. His statistics may not be overly impressive, but the Spaniard has built his reputation on his good aerial presence and positioning from the center of the park. United have been linked with him continuously in recent months, but it seems quite clear that the midfielder is planning to continue with Sociedad next season. In a recent interview in Spain, he confirmed that he is always happy at Sociedad and he has never considered leaving the club despite the media speculation. Taking this into regard, United should not waste time on the Spaniard. They had a long saga with Frankie de Jong last summer, and this could end up the same way. Man United will target Man Utd if they fail to agree terms with Adrien Rabiot. Manchester United will consider a move for Borussia Mönchengladbach midfielder Man Utd if they can't agree personal terms with Adrien Rabiot, RMC Sport claim. The Red Devils have recently revived their interest in signing Rabiot, and they are keen on landing him on a free transfer when his Juventus contract expires in June. Manager Erik ten Hag has identified him as an important target, but United still need to negotiate personal terms with him. They failed to do so last summer. It's now reported by RMC Sport that the Red Devils could turn their attention to Kone if they can't convince Rabiot to make the switch to Old Trafford. Kone is also on the radar of Paris Saint-Germain. Mönchengladbach are prepared to part ways with him if they receive a good offer in the coming months. The 21-year-old has had a superb season in the German top flight. He has completed 87% of his passes while winning 2.5 tackles per appearance. Meanwhile, the Frenchman has won a stunning 7.4 duels per outing. He is undoubtedly gifted, but he is not someone known for his creative presence. The 50 million euros rated star has registered 1 goal and 1 assist this term. In comparison, Rabiot has been superb for the Bianconeri with 11 goals and 4 assists in all competitions. In our opinion, the club should look to purchase a creative midfielder this summer such that there is a strong competition for Christian Eriksen next season. Rabiot appears to be the manager's prime target, but we would personally prefer the club paying a premium fee to land Brighton's Alexis McAllister. A takeover could make it happen. The Argentine has his sights on playing Champions League football. United are currently 2 wins away from a top 4 berth. Man United interested in signing Gonzalo Ramos. Manchester United have been handed a boost in signing Benfica striker Gonzalo Ramos, with the Portuguese outfit identifying his potential replacement. The Red Devils are expected to land a new centre forward in the upcoming transfer window, and it has been recently reported that talks are planned with Benfica over Ramos. United would be willing to pay £70 million up front, with £30 million in add-ons, and it appears the Portuguese outfit are already planning for life without him next season. The club have resisted Ramos' sale over the past couple of years, but they are unlikely to prevent his departure in the next transfer window. It's added that United are interested in pricing him away with Erik ten Hag at the helm. Getafe's Enes Unal, who has netted 14 goals in the Spanish top flight this season, has been identified as a quality low-cost replacement. They could sign him for £17 million. The 21-year-old has had a superb campaign with Benfica. He has notched up 26 goals and 12 assists from 45 games across all competitions. The youngster has also made his mark with the Portuguese national side. He scored a stellar hat-trick against Switzerland in the World Cup last 16. Hence, his reputation has been enhanced greatly, and he would be a brilliant piece of investment for the Red Devils due to his immense potential. Aside from his goal involvement, Ramos has impressed with his work rate and regular high pressing. He does not shy away from tackling defenders. These are attributes that would suit Ten Hag's playing style at United. With his relatively young age, he could be nurtured into a world-class star. The Red Devils will have to be quick with their negotiations, considering Paris Saint-Germain are also long-term admirers. They tried to sign him last summer. Man United prefer to sign Harry Kane over Victor Osimhen this summer. Manchester United have identified Tottenham Hotspur striker Harry Kane as their top priority for the summer transfer window, according to The Guardian. The Red Devils are expected to invest on a marquee centre forward this summer, and they have already been linked with numerous high-profile names. Napoli's Victor Osimhen is one of those on their radar. But The Guardian claims that Kane is the main priority for the club at the end of the campaign. Kane has had another fabulous season in North London. He has contributed an impressive 29 goals and 5 assists from just 47 appearances for Spurs. The England captain will turn 30 before next season, but he has shown no signs of slowing down. Kane could be a leading star for another 5 years at least. Hence, he would be a superb piece of business for the Red Devils, but the big question is whether they can convince Spurs chairman Daniel Levy into a deal. Kane will enter the final year of his Spurs contract in July, and there are suggestions that Spurs could sanction his sale for a fee in the region of £100 million. However, knowing Levy over the years, he is likely to push for the striker to move abroad if he does not renew. Bayern München could be a potential destination. In our opinion, United must avoid a prolonged saga for Kane this summer. They should have a firm stance and move on. Suppose Levy starts to play games with them. Erik ten Hag obviously values the rich Premier League experience and proven scoring record of Kane, but United can't wait until August for Spurs to make a decision. Meanwhile, Osimhen would be an expensive buy at £139 million. Eintracht Frankfurt's Randal Kolo Muani and Benfica's Gonzalo Ramos could be considered. Kim Min-jae's camp firmly denies that the defender is close to joining Manchester United. Representatives of Napoli defender Kim Min-jae have vehemently denied that the Serie A winner is close to completing a sensational transfer to Manchester United. The People's Person covered a report which detailed that the Red Devils have offered Kim a mega salary offer befitting a star striker to ditch Napoli and make the switch to Old Trafford. It was subsequently relied by Fabrizio Romano that, contrary to report that Kim is destined to play for United next season, nothing is advanced. Romano confirmed United's interest in the 26-year-old, but indicated that there is still a long way to go before an agreement can be reached. This is backed by Star News, a South Korean publication which managed to talk to a member of the players' entourage. As per Star News via Sport Witness, a transfer to United for Kim is not close. The member of Kim's staff said, "The transfer to Manchester United is not true. Currently, Kim Min-jae is focusing on finishing the season. In the case of the English Premier League, the qualification to the Champions League or the final standings have not been decided. There is no need to move." Sheikh Jassim tables take it or leave it offer to buy Manchester United. Qatar Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani has made a last-ditch attempt to purchase Manchester United. The Daily Mail reports that the Qataris have submitted an improved bid in an attempt to see off competition from rival Sir Jim Ratcliffe. This is Sheikh Jassim's fourth and final bid to buy Man United, but it's still thought to value United at a lower price than Sir Jim Ratcliffe. After concluding the third round of bidding, Ratcliffe has the edge in the race to buy the club. The Qataris want to purchase the club outright. Ratcliffe is seeking a controlling stake in United, with the Glazers staying as minority investors. Ratcliffe knows the Glazers want to make money from Man United. His current offers value the club close to £6 billion, which is rumored to be the American owner's asking price. If Sheikh Jassim take it or leave it bid is still below the valuations offered by Ratcliffe, he can't forget about being the new owner of United. The Glazers have always seen the Red Devils as a money-making machine. Their 18-year stay at the club suggests they will accept the bid that gives them more money rather than going with what the United supporters actually want. United fans are desperate to see the Glazers exit the club. They do not want the current owners to stay even as minority stakeholders in the future. They want this takeover saga to reach its conclusion quickly, so United manager Erik ten Hag knows what he can spend in the transfer market this summer. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.